Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to see the key lessons that we need to understand from the book I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit says. Right, the first concept and the core concepts that we need to take from this book is what? Automate your finance. You have to automate your finance, right? That means how we are going to automate your finance. The first steps that we need to take to automate your finance is just you have to set up a direct deposit with your employers to just split your paycheck into different accounts. For example, it may checking, maybe saving or investment, right? So the second step that help you to automate your finance is what? You have to schedule automate transfer from your checking account to your saving and invest accounts, right? And also this just ensures you save and invest constantly without manual intervention, right? You don't need to manually just intervene in your saving, your investment, right? So you have to automate that, right? You need to automate that, right? The third step that helps to automate your finance, your business, is what? You have to set up automatic bill payments for utilities, rent, mortgage, and other just recruiting expense to avoid what? Late fees and maintain a good credit scores, right? The second takeaway that we need to take from this book is what? Invest early and consistently, right? You have to invest early, as soon as, and what? Consistently. That means just you have to just always constant, day by day, you have to just invest, right? As much as possible. You have to invest what? Early, right? The first step that we need to take to invest early and constantly is what? Open a brokerage accounts or retirement accounts. For example, maybe IBR, IRA, like that. Yeah. So the second step that we need to take from this to invest early and constantly is what? Start with what? An amount you can afford, right? Even if it's small, and set up automatic contribution, right? The third step that helps to just invest early and constantly is what? You have to choose what? Low cost index funds or ETF to just invest in, which offer a diversification and what? Lower fees, right? Fourth, you have to regularly review and adjust your contributions as your income increases, right? You have to regularly review, right, the amount that you are saving, the amount you are just putting, right, somewhere in the bank, maybe, or just whatever the place that you are investing, whatever is the business you are investing. You have to review regularly whether your finances grow or not, your income. It depends, because saving or investment is depend upon what? The income that you earn, right? So you have to regularly just review your income, right? The third takeaway that we need to take from this book is what? Focus on big wins, right? You have to focus on the big wins, right? That means you have to focus on what? Just what type of business, what type of just work just help you to earn more and more, right? That is. So the first step that help us to focus on the big wins is what? Identify your major expense, such as maybe rent, mortgage, maybe transportation, maybe just groceries. You have to just identify those expense, right? The major expense that you are expending your money, your business, right? Second, look for ways to reduce what? These costs, like just refinancing maybe your mortgage, or using public transportation, or meal planning, or just all this stuff to avoid what? Eating out frequently, right? Step 3, implement changes that will what? Save you the most money, right? Rather than just focusing on small, less impactful expenses like daily coffees, right? That is. So the fourth takeaway that we take from this book is what? Negotiate everything, right? You have to negotiate everything. What does mean this, right? You have to just negotiate every buying, every selling, right? First step is what? Research the typical cost and just rate for just servicing you just use, such as maybe the cable, maybe the internet, maybe insurance, all the thing. You have to just what? Research the costs of whatever the product is the service that you are using, right? Second, prepare to negotiate by what? Knowing your current rate and what competitors offer, right? Third, contact service providers and ask for discount or better rates. Highlight competition price or your loyalty as customers. Fourth, you have to practice negotiating your salary by preparing what? A case for why you deserve a raise, right? Including your achievement and market salary data, right? By those data you can negotiate, right, your salary. The fifth takeaway that we take from this book is what? Use credit card strategically, not just blindly, use strategically, right? The first step that help us to just use your credit card strategically is what? Choose credit card that offers reward or benefits that just align with your spending habits, right? Example, maybe travel, maybe reward, cashback, etc., right? Two, you have to use your credit card for everyday purchase to earn rewards, but only if you can pay the balance in full each month, right? Three, just set up automatic payment to avoid missed payment and interest charges, right? Fourth, you have to monitor your credit card statements regularly to track what? Spending and catch any errors or maybe fraudulent charges. The sixth takeaway that we take is what? Invest in yourself. This is the basic one, right? The basic one. So how we are going to invest in ourselves, right? How someone just invest in himself. The first step is what? Identify skills or areas of knowledge that can boost your career and earning potential, right? You have to identify those areas, right? Step two, take courses, attend workshops, or just obtain certification related to your field, right? Step three, maybe read books, listen to just podcasts, and follow industry leaders to stay informed and continuously improve, right? By reading book, by listening podcast, by following industry leaders, you can just have an updated information and you can grow yourself as a businessman. All right. Step five, maybe set aside portions of your income just specifically for personal development and education, right? You have to develop yourself as a person. That is. Step seven, you have to set up a conscious spending plan, right? Set up conscious spending plan. First, you have to track your spending for months to just understand where your money is going, right? Second, you have to just categorize your expenses into essentials, non-essentials, and what? Saving, right? Step three, maybe allocate percentile or percentage of your income to just each categories based on what your priorities and your values, right? That is. Step five, you have to adjust your spending habit to focus on what truly matters to you, right? And you have to cutting back to on less important areas. Step 8, you have to save for specific goals, right? Try to save for a specific goal. First, you have to define your financial goal clearly, right? You have to down payments on house, vacation fund, emergency saving. You have to just define your financial goals clearly, right? Step 2, you have to determine that amount you need to save and the time frame for each goal, right? Step 3, set up a separate saving account for each goal to keep your funds organized. Step 4, you have to automate contributions to these accounts based on your timeline and budgets, right? So the 9 takeaways that we need to take is what? Diversify your income, right? You need to diversify your income. How? The first one is what? Identifying potential side hustlers or freelancer opportunities that match your skill and interest. Step 2, you have to explore passive income streams such as investing in rental properties, creating digital products, or dividend paying stocks. Step 3, allocate time each week to what? Work on these additional income streams. Step 4, regularly assess and adjust your effort to maximize your income potential, right? By this you can just diversify your income, right? 10. Stay focused on long-term wealth. You have to stay to focus on what? Long-term wealth creation. How? The first one is what? Create a long-term financial plan that include your goal, investment strategy, and risk tolerance, right? Step 2, you have to avoid what? High risk or high reward schemes that promise quick rich. Step 3, stick to tried and true investment strategies such as maybe diversified portfolios and regular contributions. Step 4, revisit and adjust your financial plan periodically to stay on track and just accumulate life change, right? So by this you can understand the book how to I will teach you how to be rich, right?